Welcome back, grade 7. So today we are with another story in your reader book, lesson 4, which is 3 at Table. A story written by William Waymark Jacobs. So it is said he is an author whose favorite subject was marine life. Marine life means the life at sea or ocean, right? And in the previous lesson I told you the different kind of stories that is there. There are expository, the persuasive, narrative and descriptive. So this is a story of narration because there is this person who is sharing his experience with his friends, and this person is a sailor. Now who is a sailor? A sailor is a person who travels by ship from one place to another. Now ships are also a very important mode of transport. There are a lot of places in the world, many ports in the world where the means of transportation is only through sea. So when these sailors come back on land, people are always waiting that this time they'll come with some new story, because usually we don't travel by ship, so we don't know what happens when you are on water. For 15 days you are traveling in a ship in the water, चारों तरफ आपके ऊपर पानी ही पानी है, तो इसके मतलब ये नहीं कि वहाँ कोई घटना नहीं घट सकती है. ये लोग जब पोर्ट पे रुकते हैं सामान खरीदने के लिए, रेस्ट लेने के लिए, तो कभी कभी वहाँ भी अजीब अजीब घटनाएं होती है, because they meet different kind of people. So let's read the story and find out what is the narrator saying. 3 at table means 3 people are sitting in a restaurant and having a kind of discussion. Sailors always have tales about their voyages around the world. Now if you look at the page, I have underlined some words. You need to learn the spellings as well as know the meanings in English. Right now I will be telling you the meanings in Hindi, but you need to know the meanings in English. Sailors always have tales, means stories, about their voyages around the world. Voyages means the travel by ship from one place to another. Read a story about a veteran sailor who one day decided to go out for a walk in the English countryside. Veteran means an old senior person who has been on ship traveling for many years. So once he was in a port and he decided to go for a walk. Countryside means the village. This area is a countryside where we are staying. English means in England. Here is his narration about a strange incident. Incident means घटना. Strange means unusual, जो हमेशा नहीं होता है. The talk in the coffee room was about ghost. Ghost आप सबको पता है. The talk in the coffee room मतलब वो जो दुकान जहाँ पे वो बैठे थे रेस्टोरेंट में, वहाँ खाली कॉफी मिलती थी. तो उस दिन सबका डिस्कशन क्या था? भूत के बारे में था. I wouldn't advise you to believe all those, said a clean-shaven man who had been listening without speaking much. You see, when a sailor gets ashore, he is expected to have something good to tell, and his friends would be rather disappointed if he had not. That means he is saying that I have been listening. मैं बहुत देर से आप लोगों की बातें सुन रहा हूँ, पर इसमें सब कुछ विश्वास करने लायक कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि जब भी कोई सेलर घर वापस आता है तो सब उम्मीद करते हैं कि कोई नया स्टोरी वो लेके आएंगे, और अगर कुछ घटना घटी भी नहीं है तो ये लोग अपना स्टोरी बना लेते हैं ताकि लोग सुन सके. Oh, sailors are very prone to see visions, interrupted another man firmly. Prone to see visions means दिन में भी वो सपने देखते हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि पूरे टाइम जब वो ट्रैवल करते हैं उनके चारों तरफ खाली पानी 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 होता है, तो वो उस पानी को भी देखते हैं और उसके साथ साथ उनको अजीब अजीब सपने आते हैं. I have been at sea 30 years and the only unpleasant incident of that kind occurred in a quiet English countryside, said the clean-shaven man. Now this clean-shaven man is only the narrator of the story who is telling about the incident. So he is saying that मेरी जिंदगी में ऐसी घटना एक ही बार हुई है. 30 साल से मैं शिप में घूम रहा हूँ. I was a young man at the time, he began. I had just come back from China. My family was away, so I invited myself to stay with an uncle. When I reached the place, I found it closed. So I decided to put up at the Royal George, a very decent inn. So story कहाँ से शुरू होती है कि एक बार वो जब घर आए, चाइना से रिटर्न हुए, तो उनके घर में कोई था नहीं. तो वो सोचे कि वो अपने अंकल के घर में रुक जाएंगे. पर अंकल के घर में भी जब पहुंचे तो वहां भी ताला बंद था, कोई नहीं था. तो इन मीन्स अ वेरी स्मॉल होटल. सो he decided that he will stay in that inn, in that hotel. Okay, and what was the name of the hotel? Royal George. The next morning, after a late breakfast, I set off for a brisk day's walk. The day was bright and frosty. I lunched luxuriously on bread and cheese in a small inn and decided to go a little further before turning back. So since he had a lot of free time, he thought that he will go for a walk in the countryside. So first he had his breakfast, then he had his lunch and he started walking. वो शाम तक घूम के आ जाएंगे, ऐसा सोच के वो घर से निकल पड़े. When I found I had gone far enough, I turned up at a lane at right angles to the road I was passing to find my way back by another route. So ये जो जगह था अंकल के घर के चारों तरफ, ये उनका जाना पहचाना जगह नहीं था. तो वो सीधे सीधे चले. फिर उनको लगा कि अगर वो दाहिने मुड़ जाए तो वहां उनको दूसरी रास्ता मिलेगी और वहां से वो अपना घर वापस आ सकेंगे. But this had several turnings of its own. पर वो रोड पे जब वो चले तो वो देखे वो रोड बहुत घूम घूम के जा रही थी. कभी दाहिने जाओ, कहीं बाएं जाओ, कभी दाहिने जाओ, कहीं बाएं जाओ, ऐसा. I was soon caught up in a fog and wandered about miserably, occasionally shouting on a chance of being heard by some passing shepherd. Luckily, I heard footsteps approaching me. So करते करते क्या हुआ? Caught up in a fog means बहुत foggy weather हो गया. Fog, you know, winters में बहुत fog होते हैं, कुछ सामने दिखाई नहीं देता है, तो वैसा हो गया. और वो उनको रास्ता भी नहीं मिल रहा था, तो बीच बीच में वो चिल्ला रहे थे हेल्प हेल्प करके कि कोई अगर सुन ले तो उनसे पूछ लेंगे कि रॉयल जॉर्ज जाने का रोड क्या है. शेपर्ड, a person who takes care of sheep and cattle. Approaching means coming towards you. A sturdy looking countryman, hearing me shout, walked back with me for nearly a mile and gave me instructions how to reach, turn the page, the closest village, some 3 miles distant. So he was lucky, he met a man who was sturdy looking countryman, means लंबा चौड़ा देहाती था. और वो बोला कि ठीक है चलो मेरे साथ, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. इंस्ट्रक्शन मीन्स टू इंस्ट्रक्ट कि आप किस रोड से जाओगे तो दूर में एक विलेज मिलेगी और वो भी यहाँ से 3 मील दूर पे है. 3 miles sounded like 10. A little way off from the road, I pointed to a dimly lit window, but my companion shrugged and looked round uneasily. Okay, so they kept on walking और 3 miles 10 माइल जैसा लग रहा था. वो चले जा रहे थे. फिर एक जगह पहुंचे जहां दूर पे उनको एक विंडो दिखाई दे रही थी. तो ये जो सेलर था वो इस आदमी को बोला कि चलो यहीं पे रुक जाते हैं. पर वो आदमी थोड़ा डर गया वो देख के. It's no good there, he said hastily. No good there means अच्छी जगह नहीं है, जल्दी से बोल दिया. Why not? I asked. There's something there, sir, he replied. Some say it's poor mad thing. Others say it's a kind of an animal. But whatever it is, it ain't good to see. So this man is saying कि ऐसा कहा जाता है कि वो जगह अच्छी नहीं है. It's not a good place. Somebody says that there is an animal. Somebody says that there are some bad people live. So it is not a good place. Well then, I said, good night. I followed the road that the man had indicated until it again split into three. So he started following the road which he was shown to return. But then after walking for some distance, he saw that again the road was divided into three different directions. I was now cold and tired, so walked slowly back toward the house until I came to a small gate. So this man was very tired by now and he didn't want to go further. He said to himself that let me go back to the same house which I had seen. Opening it cautiously, I walked up a long path which led to the door. So he opened the gate and he kept walking and then he reached the door of that house. There was no light and no sound from within. I knocked lightly upon the door. I waited for a couple of minutes and then knocked again. So the whole area was very quiet. The house was also very quiet. एक बार उन्होंने नॉक किया तो कोई खोला नहीं, कोई आवाज नहीं आई. So he knocked it again the second time. The door opened suddenly and a tall, bony old woman holding a candle stood before me. You can see in the picture. Bony old woman means very thin, very less flesh on the body. And she opened the door with a candle in her hand. What do you want? She demanded gruffly. So she was not very happy to see this man. She asked, क्या चाहिए आपको? I have lost my way, I said. I want to get to Asheville. So Asheville was the place where this Royal George Inn was. Don't know it, said the old woman. So the lady said, I don't know where is Asheville and how you will go there. She was about to close the door when a man emerged from a room at the side of the hall and came towards us. So ये बोल के वो दरवाज़ा बंद ही करने वाली थी तो पीछे से एक आदमी आया. Emerged means to come in front. Asheville is 15 miles far, he said slowly. If you will direct me to the nearest village, I shall be grateful, I remarked. So ये आदमी क्या बोलता है कि आपको जहाँ जाना है वो तो 15 किलोमीटर दूर है, 15 मील दूर है. तो फिर ये सेलर बोलते हैं कोई बात नहीं, एकदम नियरेस्ट विलेज कहाँ है, कितने दूर पे है, अगर आप बोलोगे तो कृपा होगी. The nearest place is 3 miles off, he said. If you will give me the pleasure of your good company, I will make you as comfortable as I can. Now this is important. So he is saying that the nearest village is 3 miles from here. But if you agree to come and stay with us, you will not get bored. I'll give you a good company. Means I will stay with you the whole time. I hesitated. Hesitated means not able to take decision that time. Because he didn't know. He couldn't walk 15 miles and go to Asheville. Neither could walk and go to the 3 miles far off village. And this place was also very quiet and dark. So he was not able to decide what to do. They were certainly a queer looking couple. Queer means unusual. जैसे लोग होते वैसे नहीं दिख रहे थे, कुछ अलग ही दिख रहे थे. And the gloomy hall with the shadows thrown by the candle looked hardly more pleasant than the darkness outside. तो घर के अंदर भी बहुत सैडनेस था, बहुत अंधेरा अंधेरा था. मतलब ऐसा नहीं लग रहा था कि आप वहां अंदर जाओगे तो यू विल फील कंफर्टेबल. You are very kind, I murmured, but come in, he said quickly. Shut the door, Annie. Murmured means to speak very softly. So he द सेलर इज सेइंग दैट हाँ आप लोग बहुत दयालु हो, लेकिन पर ये बोलने से पहले उनको वो अंदर बुला लिए और दरवाजा बंद कर दिए. Almost before I knew it, I was standing inside. I followed my host into the room and taking the chair, warmed my frozen fingers at the fire. So what he did, he went inside. ये होस्ट मतलब दिस लेडी एंड द मैन इसके पीछे पीछे गए और एक चेयर लेके बैठ गया. एंड वार्म्ड मीन्स गर्म करना. ठंड के दिन था, घर के अंदर फायर जल रही थी तो वो अपना हाथ सेक लिया उसमें. डिनर विल सून बी रेडी सेड द ओल्ड मैन. सो ही सेड ओके, इन अ वेरी शॉर्ट वाइल वी आर गोइंग टू हैव डिनर, इट विल बी रेडी. I bowed and he left the room. A minute later, I heard his and the old woman's voice and I fancied a third. तो थोड़ी देर बाद में उनको क्या लगा कि ये दो तो बात कर ही रहे थे और ऐसा लग रहा था कोई एक तीसरा व्यक्ति भी उनके साथ बात कर रहा है. Before I finished my inspection of the room, he returned and announced. Inspection of the room, नया जगह था तो वो घूम घूम के देख रहे थे क्या क्या है. पर वो उसी बीच में ये आदमी वापस आ जाता है. Announced means बोलना. There will be 3 of us at dinner, we 2 and my son. I suppose you don't mind dining in the dark, he said abruptly. So क्या बोलने के लिए आया था कि हम 3 जने आपके साथ डिनर करेंगे. हम 2 तो है और मेरा बेटा. तो I suppose you don't mind dining in the dark means उम्मीद है आपको अंधेरे में डिनर करने में कोई तकलीफ नहीं होगी. अब्रप्टली मीन्स सडनली. तो आप सोचो आप किसी को घर पे बुलाए हो, दावत दिए हो और उनको आप बोल रहे हो कि लाइट हम नहीं जलाएंगे, आपको अंधेरे में बैठ के डिनर करना है. तो ये सोचने वाली बात है ना. इट इज समथिंग वेरी फनी, समथिंग वेरी अनयूजुअल. When somebody comes to your house, you try to make that person comfortable in all possible ways. Eating dinner in the dark will be something very uncomfortable, especially when you are with people whom you don't know. You are meeting for the first time. You cannot even make out whether they are going to do you any harm, whether they are really good people, they are really kind people. Nothing is very clear to you. So this sailor situation was just like that. So we'll stop here. You will go through all the underlined words in the pages. In many places I have written the meanings. Still, if there are some words whose meanings you don't understand, please look up the dictionary, find the meaning and then learn the spellings of these words. It's very, very important to learn the spellings of these words. So thank you.